Risk is a part of everyday life. Whether you're deciding to invest money, change careers, start a business, or even make personal choices like traveling or engaging in a hobby, you are taking risks. But what if you could manage and assess those risks in a way that allows you to make better decisions? Risk management isn't just for businesses or experts, it's for everyone. In this video, we will break down risk management and risk assessment into simple, actionable steps that you can use to navigate life with greater confidence. Risk, simply put, is the possibility of something going wrong or the chance of an unwanted outcome. It could involve financial loss, personal harm, or even reputational damage. But not all risk is bad. In fact, without risk, we would never innovate, grow, or progress. Risk carries both negative and positive potential outcomes. Negative risk, the chance of loss, harm, or damage. Positive risk, the possibility of gains, rewards, or improvement. For example, investing in a new idea carries the risk of failure but also the potential for success. Personal life. Deciding to take a new job in a different city. There's a risk you might not like the new place, but there's also the opportunity for career growth. Business launching a new product might fail, but it could also be a breakthrough that drives business success. Risk management is the process of identifying, evaluating, and controlling risks. It's about understanding the risks you face and taking steps to either reduce, eliminate, or accept them, depending on the situation. Risk management can be broken down into a simple, easy-to-follow process. Identify the risk. Recognize what potential risks are present in your situation. These could be financial, personal, or professional risks. Assess the risk. Understand the likelihood and impact of the risk. How likely is it to happen, and if it does, how severe will the consequences be? Control the risk. Take steps to minimize the impact or probability of the risk. This could mean reducing the risk, avoiding it, transferring it, like through insurance, or accepting it with caution. Monitor the risk. Keep an eye on the risk over time and be ready to adjust your approach as needed. Now let's look at a practical example. If you're thinking about investing in stocks, the process of risk management would look like this. Identify the risk. The risk is the loss of your investment due to market fluctuations. Assess the risk. Research the stock market's volatility and assess how much you can afford to lose. Control the risk. Spread your investments across multiple stocks, which is also known as diversification, to reduce exposure to any one stock's failure. Monitor the risk, keep track of market trends, and adjust your investment strategy as necessary. Risk assessment is the part of risk management where you evaluate and prioritize risks. It involves looking at two main factors: the probability of the risk happening and the severity of its impact if it does. A risk matrix is a visual tool used to assess risk by categorizing it into different levels of probability and impact. The matrix helps you determine which risks to focus on and which to accept. High probability, high impact risks. These are the most serious and need immediate attention. For example, if you're planning a business expansion, a potential economic downturn could be a major risk that needs a mitigation plan. Low probability, high impact risks. These are rare but could have significant consequences. For instance, a natural disaster could impact your home, so having insurance is a good strategy. High probability, low impact risks. These happen frequently but don't cause severe harm. For example, a minor delay in a project. You should plan for these but not prioritize them as highly. Low probability, low impact risks. These are the least concerning risks. You can usually accept these risks without much intervention. For practical use, create a simple 3x3 grid. Label one axis. Probability with low, medium, and high, and the other impact with low, medium, and high. Place risks into the grid based on how likely they are and how severe the impact would be. Focus your attention on high probability and high impact risks first. Risk comes in many forms, whether it's financial, physical, emotional, or social. Each type requires a different approach to management. Financial risks involve the potential loss of money or resources. This can happen in personal finances, business or investments. Practical management techniques. Diversification. Don't put all your money into one investment. Spread it across different sectors to minimize risk. Budgeting. Plan and set aside an emergency fund to mitigate financial risks like unexpected expenses. Insurance. Use insurance to transfer risks such as health, home or business insurance. Physical risks involve the possibility of injury, harm or danger to your health and safety. Practical management techniques. Safety precautions. Wear protective gear when engaging in high-risk activities like helmets for biking or seatbelts in cars. Avoidance. If a physical risk is too great, consider avoiding it altogether, such as not participating in extremely dangerous activities. Subchapter 4.3-Social risks. Social risks involve your reputation, standing or relationships. These risks arise when you make decisions that could affect how others perceive you. Practical management techniques. Assess the stakes. Consider the potential fallout of a social risk before acting. Is it worth risking your reputation for this decision? Prepare for the consequences. If you're taking a controversial stand, have a support system in place to help navigate any negative consequences. Risk management isn't just for businesses, it's something you can use in your daily life to make smarter decisions. Starting a business carries many risks: financial, social and strategic. By using risk management techniques, you can reduce the likelihood of failure, identify risks. Economic downturn, competition and customer interest are key risks. Assess risks. Research the market to assess the probability of economic challenges. Consider the severity of the impact if customer interest is low. Control risks. Create a diversified marketing plan, build an emergency fund and test your product in a small market before expanding. Monitor risks. Keep track of market trends and adjust your strategy as needed. When setting personal fitness goals, there are risks of injury, burnout or failure to meet expectations. Identify risks: physical injury from over-exercising, discouragement from slow progress. Assess risks. Consult a trainer to understand the probability of injury based on your current fitness level. Control risks. Set realistic fitness goals, gradually increase intensity and rest adequately to reduce injury risk. Monitor risks. Track your progress and adjust workouts as your fitness improves. Risk management might sound complicated, but at its core, it's about making informed decisions and minimizing harm. The same principles that businesses use to manage multi-million-dollar projects can be applied to your personal life, your career, and your daily decisions. Start small. Use risk assessment techniques to evaluate everyday decisions. Be proactive, not reactive. Anticipate risks and plan for them rather than reacting when things go wrong. Embrace smart risks. Taking calculated risks can lead to growth, innovation, and success. Life is full of risks, but with the right tools, you can navigate them with confidence. Risk management and risk assessment are not just for professionals, they're for everyone. By identifying, assessing, and managing risks in your life, you can make better decisions, reduce unnecessary stress, and take advantage of the opportunities that risk can bring. Start applying these techniques today and take control of the risks in your life.